Hey now, everybody. The BBC have done goofed. They've goofed up. Everyone is so mad right now at the poor BBC. And they don't deserve it. Or do they? Welcome everybody. Saturday stream. It'll be a quick one. I'm just here to talk about the release dates and the times and all that. The times, shall I send it up? That's the real we're talking about today. So it's probably gonna be like a 20-minute stream or something like that. I don't want to waste your time, so we'll get straight into it. Everyone's mad. Everyone's super mad. Well, mostly the Brits. This news dropped about 10 o'clock last night, my time, and I'm gonna admit I was a bit confused when it first dropped because I thought it meant we were going to be getting episodes on Fridays. I goofed up, quite frankly, and Aiden thought it too. So it's not just me. I thought we were going to be getting episodes on the Fridays, but it actually turns out we're going to be getting them on the Saturdays. So, which is insane. I haven't gotten a Doctor Who episode on a Saturday since I lived in the UK. So that to me is just pretty fucking whack. Jezza, what time has it dropped for you? Says Aiden to Jeremy in the chat. Yeah, that's an interesting question. I'm not too sure about everyone who watches the show, their times and all that. But I know for the Aussies it's pretty good, which is pretty crazy because we always got shafted. For context, when we were getting the 60th, it was at like 3 a.m. And at that point, there was no point like going to bed because I went straight from there to like Aiden's. It would finish at like 4 o'clock. But yeah, everyone in the UK is super mad because of this very reason. We'll just get straight into it because we've got a little bit to go through. This is from the official Doctor Who website. Doctor Who Season 1 premieres 11th of May 2024. So we actually got a release date. No one's mad at that. It's actually it's not that far away at all. That's what we got. We're nearly at the end of March, then we got April, and then we got May. So it's like beginning of May, pretty much, like mid-May, beginning of May. 1 p.m. for Jeremy, it looks like it'll be airing. See, that's not that bad, but then also it's like a lot of people are at work. Then again, we're lucky we get it on a Saturday. Everyone seems a bit confused, like I was. I'll read the article though. Again, I guess I'll give my opinions. Can I get a birthday shout out on the stream? Of course you can, Dan. Happy birthday. I did message you as well. But happy birthday, baby. I love you. I'll see you tonight. A birthday shout out on the stream. 25. Fuck you. Alright. A global premiere date is revealed as the Doctor Who launches into the Whoniverse on BBC and Disney+. Doctor Who is set to make an explosive return on the 11th of May as the TARDIS will make its global premiere around the world of the Whoniverse. I like global premiere. They keep stressing that. They're like, global premiere, it kind of makes it sound like everyone is getting it at once, but it kind of makes it sound like everyone be getting it at the same time, so no one worry, but everyone's worrying about not being able to watch it. No time travel required. Doctor Who returns 11th of May. No time travel required. Well, I don't know if that's strictly true. But for those in the UK, for the first time ever, the Doctor will land with 2 episodes premiering on BBC iPlayer at midnight before arriving on BBC One later that day, right before Eurovision Grand Final. So can we digest that just a little bit there? You know I'm a sook about these, there only being 8 episodes, okay? I'm going to admit that. I'm a bit of a sooky lala about it. I don't like the idea of 2 episodes airing in the same day because we've only got 8, okay? We've only got 8. It's just like, so from there, so we're only gonna get like 7 weeks of Doctor Who because after that it'll only be 6 more episodes. So it's just like, bruh, I don't know. I just think it would have been better just to have, and also it's like, so we'll get the episodes. I'm also thinking from like a filming standpoint. So we'll go and film episode 1 review and then episode 2. It just sounds weird to me. So yeah, they're going to premiere on BBC iPlayer at midnight, and then if you don't want to watch on iPlayer, then yeah, oh my god, you got my Kirk Van Houten reference, Jeremy. Thank God. I do love the 2 spaghetti dinners in one day. Yeah, so you can watch it at midnight, or you can wait for it to air on the BBC before Eurovision. Very strange. Because if you're a big fan, which I'm guessing if you're watching this you are, who's gonna want to wait? You know. Again, can I stress, like, fans in Australia? I mean, again, we had to get up at like 3 a.m. to watch the 60th, or stay up. I stayed up for Wobbly on and Giggle. So that's 2 out of 4 last year I stayed up for. Yeah, so I guess another thing to mention is, like, yeah, the Eurovision concert. It's like, it might be a weird day for it to premiere. I saw a few people say that because, well, you know, people might be a little bit more interested in Eurovision. I know it's a big thing. I'm not a huge fan of it, but isn't it funny? Last year at Eurovision they released a 60th trailer. It's just crazy, and now we're getting the premiere of Series 1 like a whole year later. Crazy. At the same time, those outside of the UK, that's us, can watch can watch the Doctor and Ruby on their epic adventures in the TARDIS, set to land on BBC Plus, Disney Plus, where available. They keep saying that, where available, so it's like wherever you are in the world, where available will be on Disney Plus. Viewers in the UK will be able to watch whenever and wherever they choose, with the option to stream at midnight on BBC iPlayer or tune into the prime time Saturday nights on BBC One. So I'm assuming it's like 6:30 on BBC One. Again, this is just like, I don't know, it's just an interesting way to do it. It really does feel like, oh, this is like the streaming age that we're in, you know. But it is, I do respect the fact that it is a BBC show. It's a UK show. So I am scratching my head a little bit about that. This definitely feels like a Disney decision rather than a Russell decision. I will not rip into Russell because I don't think this was him. The new series of Doctor Who will see Ncuti Gatwa return as the 15th Doctor alongside Millie Gibson as Ruby Sunday. It comes after they made their high acclaimed debut on Christmas Day, blah blah. With the upcoming series, audiences will see the Doctor and Ruby travel through space and time on adventures to the unknown lands, to Renaissance, I don't fucking know, era in England, to outer space worlds and the 60s. This season will also see the return of, we'll get the return of characters, blah, blah, blah. Russell said, "At last, it is my great delight to unleash a whole new season of Doctor Who." Yeah, okay, I think we all know this. So yeah, crazy. The BBC is the exclusive home of Doctor Who in the UK as it premieres at midnight on May 11th. And then, yeah, Doctor Who begins streaming 10th of May at 7 p.m. ET on Disney+. All episodes will continue to drop on BBC iPlayer at midnight, followed by the primetime slot on BBC One. Cool. So yeah, we know that hooray, the timescales. What's up? So yeah, this will be what it is like forever now. We did get a cheeky, what was it, 10 seconds? Let me mute my fucking stream. Mute my stream. I guess we'll let's see if we get copyright strike for this. Do your worst, YouTube and BBC. Alright. You ready for this? I'm ready for some disappointment, maybe. It's going to be a moment. Yeah, not really much to break down there. I mean, we get to see Kate, which is cool. We all knew she was going to be in it, though. I like the give me the date, give me a year thing. Yeah, Ncuti's extremely charismatic. We already knew that. We already knew that, folks. Yeah, I don't know if I like the idea of the 2-episode thing. That is one big thing. But I guess, I mean, again, I'm going to be getting the episodes at like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. on a Saturday. It's not what I'm used to, but it's like, it's different. It works for me, but it doesn't really work for a lot of people. So there's that. I thought, what's the chat saying real quick? From memory, we're 13 hours ahead. See, everyone's going through all this stuff. Like, no one really knows when. If the specials are open to go by, they won't be anything to spoil on Twitter beforehand. Yeah, so it's the second episode of the Beatles one. That would make sense for Eurovision. True. I think the second episode is the Beatles one, The Devil's Call, or whatever it's called. I wonder if they'll all be linked in like season 9, otherwise it just seems a little random. Yeah, it's odd. So obviously the Brits are upset that, you know, stuff might be spoiled, which is fair enough. I mean, again, I lived this for, I mean, I moved to Australia when I was 8 and I started watching Doctor Who, I think, when I was 6. So, and a lot of that time in the UK, I wasn't even home. Like, I remember watching season 2, like, from Girl on the Fireplace onwards. I hadn't seen the first 3. So yeah, it's like, I get it. It sucks. I'm really not trying to be that guy and be like, hey, I went through it, so now you have to. I mean, I didn't pick the dates. But yeah, it sucks. I totally understand why people are upset. And it being on a Saturday again, I just can't wrap my head around it. Finally, I got some tweets to read that I just randomly grabbed off the Twitters, or the X's, as the kids are calling it these days. Again, just a quick little stream today, guys, because I want to get straight to the point. Y'all know who it is. All right. Excuse me. Far out. Faris says, today has been like Doctor Who fan version of Brexit. Ain't that the truth? Dude, Twitter exploded last night when this came out. Oz Chris, friend of the show, love him, says, a side of me is sympathetic to UK fans getting it at midnight and after everyone else. Such a bizarre choice. The other is like, suck it. We got the 60th at like 4 to 5 a.m. That was inconvenient too. Plus, you don't have to use a VPN to get the Hooniverse. Yeah, Oz Chris is fucking shouting mad, spitting mad facts here. I totally agree. I mean, I'm not trying to keep bringing this up. I got the 60th at 3 a.m., okay? And I don't want to bring YouTube too much into it because I understand, like, 95% of people aren't running Doctor Who YouTube channels, but, like, you have to keep that in your thoughts when you're running a YouTube channel because you want to make sure that you can get the content out quick enough for people to watch. But it's just going to be odd that we might be putting out content like reviews for episodes, like for the premiere episode, and say people are waiting to watch it as it broadcasts on BBC One before Eurovision. So it's like we might be putting out reviews and people are waiting to watch them because they haven't even watched the episode yet, but it is available to watch on iPlayer. It's just odd to me. Also, yeah, the whole VPN to watch the Hooniverse thing. I know you can argue that you can buy the box sets, but not every episode is available on the box sets, as we all know. Sorry, Ian Levine. Next, we got from the 50% Doctor Who podcast Twitter, which I don't run. That is Aiden. I run the Instagram. Just fun fact. Aiden said, if you can't stay up to watch it in the morning. It ain't going to be spoiled in your sleep. Aiden being a bit salty here. Come with that heat a little bit. Bad Wolf Archives put a lovely picture of Lisa Simpson lying in bed awake, saying British people trying to get to sleep at 2 a.m. after watching brand new episodes of Doctor Who. Yes, it sucks. Again, I would know. Doctor Who Poop said, destroyed my hype, destroyed some of the fun little plans, probably ruined the fun that was going to be had on Twitter after each episode. Well done. That is true. That is a weird thing that everyone's going to be probably like, you know, when does the discourse start? Like, when does the Twitter chat start? Which, by the way, is really huge because Disney definitely looks at like Twitter to see what's trending and stuff. Like, this is just facts. And if everyone's gonna be watching it at weird times, it's odd. People are just gonna have to stay off Twitter. Like, back when Jodie's era was airing, it was either wake up on a Monday morning and watch it for me at like 6 a.m. or go to work all day and stay off Twitter. And sometimes, I mean, I like my sleep, and I wasn't that keen on the Jodie era, so I would normally wait till I get home, but that doesn't mean I couldn't go on Twitter all day unless I didn't care. Flora Transjoy posted, new Doctor Who dropping on iPad at midnight before being live on the telly. Everyone disliked that. That is odd. That is unheard of, being posted on iPlayer before it actually airs on the TV. Again, this is such a Disney decision. Ivy Hanover, who I'm actually a big fan of, the main protagonist on YouTube. Been trying to get her on the show for a while. She said, what the actual fuck are BBC / Disney Plus doing, dude? This is actually such a baffling decision. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find a positive angle here or understand what their planned goal was, and nothing comes up. Absolutely nothing. What is going on? How does such a lucrative deal go so badly? Yeah, that's true. Ivy continues, so this is the Disney premiere. Extremely inconvenient time slots for almost everybody, it seems. Scattered premiering means less fan unity, discussion, hype at the same time. 2 episodes premiering at once in an 8-episode or so series, meaning less time who is on air creating hype. I said that. Damn, Ivy. This is good. I wouldn't mind being on this show. What, my show? Faris says, I generally am baffled by the scheduling. And Doctor Who Film Locations finally says, so if you're active online, you have to watch Doctor Who and iPlayer at midnight to avoid being ruined if you wait until transmission. Right. Alright. And that's all I've got. So, I'll read a bit of chat. Boy. The timescale says, this is good. I would not mind being on this show. Do you mean Doctor Who on my show? I'm a little bit confused. I'll reach out for like 2 minutes. I want to keep this under 20 minutes just so people can randomly go past and watch this if they want to. Also, if you want the answer to if I'm getting a bit lazy, rather than like record an actual video with like my DSLR and like edit it, rather than just like going live and talking about it. Yeah, I am getting a bit lazy. It is easy just to do live streams, but I do have a life outside YouTube too, you know. Sorry, folks. Mr. Scarlo says, what I'm planning to do is watch episodes 1 and 2 on BBC One, and then every other week watch it at midnight and also on BBC One, so I'm going to have more structural look at the episode after I first watch it. That's completely fair. Timescale says your show. Well, thank you very much. Jeremy says, I can't like the idea of the whole midnight premiere thing. Yeah, it's so Disney Plus. They did this with every Disney Plus original show. Like, Star Wars fans to stay up and watch Mando and stuff. Timescale says we covered a lot of comments this morning on SenseSphere. I'll be sure to check that out. Let's go. So yeah, a very mixed response. I guess for once, Australia came out winning and swinging, particularly Perth. I mean, I kind of vibe with the idea of waking up in bed just watching Doctor Who. It's kind of cool, like, and then just going to film the reviews. It's a bit of a vibe. It's a bit different. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure if it's like a tremendous failure, they'll change it with series 2. I mean, like, they're probably just testing the waters and stuff, which is fair enough, I guess. But yeah, it seems like when the news first dropped, everyone was super mad, and then it seems to have calmed down a bit now. But yeah, for sure, it just seems like maybe we'll just wait and see how it goes. It might end up being a really good thing. We don't know. But yeah. The SenseSphere show I was on this morning let me meet as the only American on the panel, 5 British fans, and we all gave reaction to the shocking news. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know who they are, but that sounds great. And if they ever need an Australian on there, a British Australian, I'll have you know, I'll hop on. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. I hope you have a brilliant Saturday, and let's try to let Doctor Who ruin your day like it ruins my day a lot of the time. Try your best not to let that happen. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Much love. And go get it today. Go do something fun. Go to the beach. Tell your mum that you love her. Do a backflip. Cheers from California. No way, Cali. Let's go. See ya. All right, much love, guys. Yeah, have a great day. I'll see you soon. To the next one. Tra!